Sup, y'all? You already know it's Ika K. And today I will be explaining the reason why I represent Houston, even though I am from Nebraska. Well, a lot of you, especially people from my hometown, have been asking, why don't I tell people I'm from Nebraska? Why don't I represent Alliance? Why do I represent Houston if I'm not really from Houston and I've only been here a half a year? Well, to answer your question, the reason that I represent Houston is because I got my start in Houston. And I think people starting a business or graduating college, or graduating from a university and starting a business in the city they finished college, wherever you're starting your business and building your network, I think that's the city you should represent. Kind of like MGK. I don't know if y'all knew this, but MGK is actually from Colorado. He was actually raised in Colorado, but he moved to Cleveland and he got his start in Cleveland. He had his daughter in Cleveland. He built a life for himself in Cleveland. All his producers, photographers, people he networked with, that was Cleveland. He came out of Cleveland as an artist. So I represent Houston because if it wasn't for me coming down to Houston on the weekends and doing photo shoots and hanging out in the club industry, I would have never met the connects that I needed to become a booking agent, and I would have never been able to do those photo shoots or decide that I wanted to start pursuing a career in music. So my network was in Houston. I got my start in Houston, so the first place I'm going to do my marketing is Houston, So I believe that people and brands and businesses, you should always represent the city that you're coming out of, even if that's not actually where you're from. Because it wouldn't have made sense if MGK represented Colorado whenever all his music producers and everybody, he built himself in Cleveland. The brand MGK came from Cleveland, so how's he going to say that he's from Colorado? How am I going to say that I'm from Nebraska when none of the stuff that I've done to better my life was in Nebraska? You know what I'm saying? So there, I hope that answers some of y'all's questions, and if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to hear more about my life and keep up with Ika K, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much for listening, and have a good night.